See if it notifies me.
And we're live. What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How the heck are you? Hello, everybody. Or as the case may be right now, nobody.
I just got the notification from YouTube. So,
good morning, Alex.
Kind of going out. Hello, hello.
Paul, what's up? Happy Saturday.
Hello.
I got notified too.
Nice.
Good morning, Jess. Hello there. Mville, Rosalind, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody's day going?
Taylor to the stars, morning all or evening as it is here.
Yes.
Good morning. How's your whole family? We are doing well, Deborah. Thank you. Howdy, Kate Elise. How are you?
Paul says, hello, you cheeky monkeys. Or cheeked monkeys.
Cheeky monkeys. Hello, Matt. Thank you so much, Matt, by the way. I did see that come through. Thank you very much. Good morning, Sandy. How are you?
Anne's in her backyard. Lucky.
Nice.
It's windy in our backyard. I picked a zucchini from the garden today. And I picked all the nectarines off of our tree.
Yep.
Because the birds were getting them.
Yep. Nectarine tree has been emptied. You almost have a red tomato too, right?
Yeah, almost a full-size red tomato. I've gotten a couple of cherry tomatoes, and they were delicious.
Hello, Shane. Emville says I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. Yeah, we've been trying to think of something to do today. I'm not sure if we'll get out of the house or go for a drive or something. It's windy here. Yeah. You know, it's windy here too, but for different reasons, more natural reasons.
Oh, Sandy says, I'll be back. I can't see y'all, Jon and Jess.
And Shane, we are doing well, thank you. How's things going? We're doing good.
Nicholas says, hi in Manchester, UK.
Hello there. Yeah, if you guys can come on in and smash that like button quick, that might help us out here. Maybe we'll get some new folks notified that we're chatting live. I'm going to ask a question here. I'm going to show you this tool because it just came in the mail. And I want to know what y'all think this is.
The world's biggest brass knuckles.
That would hurt. Just for conversation piece. As a conversation piece.
Just because it came in the mail today.
Right. Can anybody guess what this tool is for? Ann says, be careful of monkeys. They stare you down and steal your Mrs. Beasley's doll and run off with it. Hello. It's windy.
Yes, it is.
Yep. It's a rake. Dinosaur tooth mold. Knuckle duster. To plant rows in garden.
Oh,
it's
that
for
would
picking
work
up
pretty
garden
good.
waste. It's a big yellow thingy.
Spot on.
This would be a good rake if you had two of them, huh? Picking up leaves and stuff.
Not deep enough.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to grab a whole bunch.
Some kind of spacer for tiles or grouting. Kate Elise is getting close.
You're the closest so far.
Is it for scraping honeycomb? That's kind of close too. Because it is related to bees. It's a tool for your bees. It is a bee-related tool.
That is correct.
Yes. So let's see, Idris, I was going to view your last live stream. Well, thanks. You can you can hang out with us live here now and then watch that one later. Triangle shaper pasta maker. That could be too. Cutting dough into strips.
Paul says, is it to fend off evil pixies?
Yes. All right, so this is to space the frames. Go away, phone call. This is to space the frames evenly where the bees live. Which is important because if you leave too much distance, then they spread out too far.
They build their comb too thick.
And it says measuring the distances of something. Well, that's kind of right too, because it makes them all evenly spaced between them. So you take this and you get the frames all lined up, and you put that in there, and then that makes them all even.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, huh? Good evening, Jon and Jess. Hello, Kevin. Jess said, shaping the honeycomb holes for honey to collect. No leprechauns, Paul. Watch out.
Jess says, oh, awesomeness. Yeah, it's like we got the hive. Now slowly we're getting all these other things that we're like, oh, that'd be helpful.
Yeah,
that'd be helpful.
Yeah, we're learning very quickly that we're like, okay, we got to buy something else. Okay, we got to buy something else. You don't have to, but it makes things a lot easier.
Yep.
You have to bear with me, guys. I don't know if you can tell or not. I do have a little bit of a sore throat this morning, so too much wind the past couple days.
Too much smoke the other night.
Probably too much smoke the other night.
And says, haha, evil pixies.
Good evening. Let's see.
I shot Sherlock.
Cool.
Good evening.
Idris, it looks like a part of the new evil Toblerone mold. Mville, hello. See all the bees. Paul says, how do the bees lift that yellow thingy? How do they know how to use it? Just as sometimes little tools make big jobs easier. Mm-hmm. That's what we're learning quick.
Yep. Could we see you use that? You probably will.
Yep. Yeah, we do need to... We'll probably do another hive inspection on Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. And we'll film it too. We're going to start filming them regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to be good all.
Mm-hmm.
Kate says that's the thing with new projects and hobbies to start up is a money pit, but worth the outcome. So far, yeah. I think we're almost to a stopping point with needing to buy new stuff.
I think so.
But yeah, if we get all these boxes firing off like they're supposed to, we're gonna have
a lot of honey.
Like literally gallons and gallons of honey. So, PJ, I tried that Red Hot Crisp, the Reaper one. Jays, that was hot. Yes, it was hot. That stuff was no joke.
Bobby says, when are y'all going to try the pepper Cheetos?
That'll be for Tuesday. Part of Tuesday's videos.
I got a funny email today, or message through Facebook. One of my friends from high school messaged me. She said, oh my gosh, my daughter just came across your channel on YouTube, and she doesn't believe that I know you guys. So, Katie, if you're watching this one, I do know your mom, Sarah.
Oh, funny. Idris, new Toblerone is much less chocolate in the same triangle-shaped box. Sandy says, in Cali, do you give a notice to clean your front yard? Do that?
Yes. Do they give you a notice to clean your front yard if not clean? It's a fine here in Texas.
Yes, they will come through and be like, time to get the weeds, or time to whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's more complaint-driven, so it'd have to be like one of your neighbors ratting you out.
Yep. That says the gaps are too small between the peaks. Not good. Toblerone.
On the new Toblerones. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, once it goes sideways, you have to back out.
There we go.
It's a pain.
Sometimes.
So how's everybody's day going? You guys doing good? We got out this morning to do her watering. We got some fruit picked, and we probably had 100 or so, maybe 200 apricots on the tree.
Oh gosh, more than
And
that. It was loaded.
And the family of squirrels stole probably 98% of them over the past 2 weeks.
And the birds.
And the birds. So we really didn't get any apricots, which is very sad. PJ is asking, have you had Kimberly or Mikado biscuits from Ireland? Not seen you try them yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Zoe, love your channel from Canada. Thank you very much. Billy.
Yes, Billy, we got some mail.
We got to talk about Billy sending us a package or an envelope yesterday. And what we found in it was amazingly awesome. Thank you so much, Billy. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting our channel. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Totally surprised us. Awesome. Thank you so much. Alex having a good day. White Toblerone is good. Sandy says we have like those people drive by, took a look and they write down or take pictures. Yes. Yep.
We have that too, but it's not as common for it just to be somebody driving around.
Paul says Kilmarie Mikado, yummy.
Interesting.
Anne says we took a drive after the funeral yesterday. We went on the back roads looking at houses and farms. In many of the fields, they have boxes for cutter bees. Each box has a different design painted. Nice.
Interesting. I don't know what cutter bees are. Interesting. I'll have to look them up.
Paul says more white powder in the mail, John. Happy mail. That's great. Yes. It was extremely happy mail. We opened it because we weren't sure what it was. Normally we open things on camera, but this one was like, what the heck? And then, yeah, we were very pleasantly surprised. So thank you again. What was in the package, or is that to be revealed in the mailbox Monday? It was a financial contribution. And yeah, we just literally got it yesterday, Billy. Mm-hmm. We only go once or twice a week unless we're expecting stuff. So it may have been there for a couple days, but yeah, we didn't open it on camera because we weren't sure what it was exactly, and it wasn't a package. It was just an envelope, but it was a financial contribution Billy made to the channel. So.
And we truly appreciate it.
Yeah, it'll
really awesome.
All right back into the channel and helping us out, and we love it. So thank you so much, kids. Maddie's still in bed. Jamie was playing video games this morning. He was out helping in the backyard for a little bit, and then now he's in playing video games. Drew said milk and white Toblerone are good, but I don't like the plain chocolate version. Not that I will buy it while the new mold reigns.
Interesting. Also, he'll send some Kimberly to us.
And yes, Sandy, when we get back into the B-boxes, next time we will use this tool. And we'll definitely use that tool.
Let's see, Paul says, before you open your mail, do you check if it's ticking? Usually I figure the post office has done that already.
Oh. Anne says cutter bees help pollinate the crops, and that helps the crops grow, I do believe.
And they literally cut leaves. They, like, chew them. Huh. I was just looking it up.
And yes, big applaud for Billy. We agree with that. Maddie, wake up. Love to see you on live. Yeah, this is about the time she starts moving. If we don't
let her wake up on her own.
Mark, hi guys, just got the notification. Well, glad you're here. It's only 14 minutes in, so that's pretty good. Yep. Maddie doesn't have a new catchphrase yet.
I know. She needs to come up with one.
We could just have her go back to that grouchy face one.
She's been a little grouchy, so that would work.
Yeah.
Anna says, hey guys, love your channel. Keep it up. How old are you all? And what is your favorite food, savory and sweet?
Ooh.
How old are you first?
38. I'll be 39 in August.
I'm 40. I'll be 41 in June. The end of June.
What?
It is June. Shut up. I'm a kid.
We're both young. We're both young still. What's your favorite food?
Like generally speaking, probably pizza. I love pizza.
Yeah.
But like more in depth, I like pork Normandy. It's totally random, but it's probably my favorite. It's my favorite one to make and eat. Sweet things. What is your favorite sweet thing? Oh no, wait. What's your favorite savory?
Anything barbecue,
Okay.
brisket, ribs, and then anything sweet. I'm good with anything sweet. I'm a cake fan. I'm a pie. I love cookies.
I like snickerdoodle cookies or
Peanut butter.
chocolate chip.
Peanut butter cookies. Kevin says Jess' left ear looks a bit funny. I swear it's got 2 pig heads sticking out of him. Let's see the bees. Yeah, we'll have to post a new video soon. I think we're going to start a new channel that's just bee related. So once a week we'll update with videos about bees. Yeah, we can't take you out there right now. Just logistic wise, it's not possible. But,
Too windy. Can't mess with the bees in the wind.
yeah.
Rosalind has an itchy rash and cannot stop scratching. So I picked up what I thought was an ant the other day, and it stung me. It ended up being a velvet ant, which is a type of wasp, and my hand itches so bad today. It's driving me crazy. It stung me.
See, Paul says you have more chance of seeing Carol Baskin's husband before seeing Maddie this early.
That's probably true.
John still hasn't perfected his catchphrase sign out. I think I just gone back to that see ya thing because it's the easiest, and that, like, see ya. Anything else, it's like I don't remember it anyway.
Right.
Matt says, grouchy teen, my son's 14 and not too bad, but has his moments. LOL. Absolutely.
Paul's favorite food is the edible kind.
Yes. I love chicken wings, too. Chicken wings are like...
Oh, yeah, you do love chicken wings.
One of my favorites in the world.
Sandy says, yummy barbecue and anything sweet.
Yep.
Paul says, either edible or within reach. Miguel says, thanks for Saturday morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Ouch, Jess, did you put medicine on it?
I put a little bit of hydrocortisone cream on it night before. But it didn't hurt too bad when it first got stung.
Right.
And I didn't think much of it till later.
Let's see, Miguel says, Jamie, brother, and watch your video.
John takes everyone's catchphrase, yes.
Yeah, I tried stealing Zach and Dad's once inadvertently. And yeah, I watch other people, and then the one I started to use is very similar to LA Beasts too. So I'm like, I can't really just copy his either.
Right.
Well,
Katie Elise says, Jess, why are you picking up ants? I was bringing it inside to show John because it was weird.
Oh, look at this. Isn't that exactly what I said too?
Yeah.
Then why are you picking it up? Look at this weird random insect. Ow! And she literally screamed and dropped it in the house, then had to pick it back up.
I picked it up in a cup that time.
Yeah, not with her bare hands, but I was like, well, that's what you get for picking up weird random insects.
I know.
You don't know what they are. You don't know if I said, we better not have to. This is like, Thursday night?
Yeah.
I'm like, we better not have to go to the hospital because you just picked up some stupid bug.
All right.
Luckily not, right?
Nope.
Anna says, love pizza and ice cream or anything healthy.
Paul says, crispy chicken wings dipped in ranch
Yes.
dressing.
Sandy says, I love fried chicken. Yes. Billy says, what's your favorite type of barbecue sauce? If I'm going through a grocery store, I like Sweet Baby Ray's. Mm-hmm. Sweet Baby Ray's has a good one. If I'm buying something from websites or companies, there's a really well-known barbecue sauce called
Blues Hog.
Blues Hog. I could show you a bottle of it, but I don't know where it is right now.
It's on the counter.
Blues Hog. It's a really, really good barbecue sauce that a lot of competition teams use, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. And it says, fried chicken, yes, please. Barbecue sauce, oh, yeah.
Kevin says, can't beat a great steak. One of the best things in the world. I agree with you on that. Anna says, fried chicken, yes, please. Barbecue sauce, oh, yeah. Just as I admit of the fans like you accidentally did in the video the other day.
I don't understand. I'll have to find her other comment.
Yeah. Stealing people's...
Oh, yeah. John just takes everyone's catchphrase.
Yeah.
In the van.
Yeah.
Not in the van.
Matt says, I know who's not British here or Australian. We use the you in favorite, color, mom, etc. Yeah, you can always tell. Mm-hmm. You can always tell you foreigners. Now we know where Jamie gets it from. It says, we were talking about the yard ordinance earlier. LOL, we have some Stanford and Son looking yards around here.
Yeah, there's a few around here.
Sandy's asking any video gadgets coming up. We do have a couple gadgets in our inventory, so maybe this week will be a gadget week.
Yeah.
Honey mustard. I'm just okay. I'm just partial to honey mustard. I don't love it.
I like honey mustard pretzels.
Yes.
That's about the only thing I like is honey mustard.
I wouldn't put it on something. I wouldn't dip things into it necessarily.
Yeah.
As a first or second or third choice. But Alex says, have you had any really bad cooking disasters which you look back on now, which you can laugh at? We were at a barbecue contest once, and a buddy of mine, I was my cooking partner, my friend was.
Oh.
We were moving a rack of chicken inside the pit, and the whole barrel of the barbecue pit slid off at an angle. And we dumped half the chicken in the fire. He burnt his arm really bad, but we were able to salvage it. We were able to fix it and get it upright. And the last of the chicken that we had, we turned in and ended up getting first place in chicken. So that was almost bad. Because
I thought you were going to talk about the time you forgot a lighter at a barbecue contest.
I did forget a lighter at a barbecue contest too. As far as food disasters go,
I've had some burned rice, burned biscuits, inedible chicken and dumpling.
Yeah. I did spend one time, I spent like $40 on a bunch of cheese.
Oh, yeah.
And I smoked it in the barbecue pit, and none of it was edible.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
Or how about the time I cooked pork chops and they were perfect when you got home, and you went back out, you didn't think that they were done, so you wanted to recook them?
So that one was a bad one too, because I was gone on a field trip. I was out working late. I came in, Jess had made pork chops. She grilled pork chops. They were cold. I wasn't sure they'd done temperature on them, so I fired up the gas grill with the intent of just reheating them. They looked perfect. Well, in my round of reheating them, I burnt the crap out of them.
Like blackened.
So she'd already finished dinner. They looked fantastic, and I came in and just ruined the heck out of it. That is a good one.
That was a good one.
Okay, we got to go back up on comments. Sweet chili sauce is good, says Rosalind.
I like sweet chili sauce, yes. Kim says, hi, think I'm late. I was having tea.
Just a few minutes, no worries. You're here, it's all that matters. No, I think we're good. Paul's talking about,
Do y'all eat pig intestines? Not intentionally.
Yeah, I can't say I don't think I've ever done that.
Drew says, in Sanford and Son, did you ever have a split the house in two episode? I don't know Sanford and Son well enough.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was a little bit before my time.
Pretzels covered in chocolate, salty pretzels, yum.
Mm-hmm.
Honey mustard is great on salad.
Sandy says honey mustard dipped chicken or fries.
Paul says, okay, folks, ketchup or mayonnaise on French fries?
Ketchup.
I like mayonnaise.
Ranch.
I like mayonnaise too, but I've never blopped mayonnaise out of the jar just for fries. Bob the Raptor and Joe. Hey, Big John Mammals. What's up, Bob? How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh, there's my mom with no notifications.
What?
Darn YouTube. And darn me for not messaging you to tell them we were about to go live.
Rosalind says ketchup. KT says mayonnaise. Enville says both. Jamie likes a mix of ketchup and ranch.
Yep.
Alex says ketchup.
Ranch.
Billy says ketchup and mustard. I like ketchup and mustard on my corn dogs.
Simon says, good evening, Big John and family. Hope you're well. We are well. Thank you very much. Sandy's asking, are you a fan of sriracha? I am. I do like it. Sriracha. It's a little bit hyped up. Like, it gets a lot of play and a lot of press. It's good. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's good. Bob the Raptor says, how you doing? Have you noticed that your videos are getting less views this week? I'm off 25% to 30% this week. Let me look. Thursdays did really good for us. Tuesdays were down. Mondays was a little bit low. Wednesdays always, her recipe videos are always bad. Yeah, I think overall probably a little bit low for us this week too.
Yeah.
But the Jollibee video on Thursday made the whole week. So.
And still, most people watching are not even subscribed.
Right.
Dang.
Most people. Yeah, most people aren't even subscribed. Somebody made a comment the other day about you've got 14,000 subscribers and you got 600 people watching the video.
I know.
Like, that's all on YouTube. Boober Buffer, hello there. I shot Sherlock. Is there any food from the UK that you know of but haven't tried yet but would like to? We need to get the fresh stuff, which we can't get. That's why we haven't had it. So a lot of the sausages, a lot of meat products, a lot of probably more cheeses we'd be interested in. The things that are really hard.
Puddings and pies.
Yeah,
and
things that
like
are hard and or impossible to ship.
Yep.
Give Mom a wrench.
The blue
Oh,
girl.
I could. Vicky says no notification from me either.
Well, dang it.
Why was that comment held?
No.
Jamie and his ninja ears. I have mayo on my chips is almost a UK thing, says Boomer.
Interesting. I think it's I think Japanese use mayo as a condiment a lot more than we do too.
Sandy says I need to watch the Jollibee video. I haven't yet.
It's a good one.
Bob the Rapper, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't watched, I did share on BigJon TV, Bob the Raptor did the VAT 19 spicy chocolate. And that stuff was spicy. So
It was pretty spicy.
if you haven't seen that video.
Boomer Buffer says, Jess, the recipe videos are my favorite. Well, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate them.
Yeah.
And it does seem like the people who watch them really like them.
Yeah.
But it's not being presented to enough people on YouTube.
Out of 14,000 subscribers this week, 556 watched her video.
Right.
Whereas Jollibee on Thursday, 2,600 watched that video. So I don't know. This week may have just been a bit off. There could have been something going on. Are you doing What's Cooking Wednesdays or a gadget for Wednesday? Probably a gadget this week.
Spencer Reptile says, hey, Jon and Jess.
Hello there.
Willie Rossi says, subscribe and a big thumbs up.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Bob the Raptor and Joe, no notification to them either. What the heck?
Had to go cover arms in calamine lotion, says Rosalind. Yeah, I've been getting mosquito bites the past couple days sitting out back. So I got several itchy spots.
Yep. Ann says, I made 2 cakes, put them in my Tupperware cake carriers, walked out to the car, popped the trunk. The bottom of one of the cake carriers came loose, and my German chocolate cake was in the street.
Oh, that sucks.
Is so sad. That's the worst. I never trust cake carriers and things like that.
No.
Never. Nothing that you're holding from the top and it's loose. No way.
That scares the heck out of me.
Boomer got a notification. That's good. No notification for Paul. Just his spidey sense.
Oh no, Ann, sorry to hear that. Rosenson got notified, okay.
See, Paul says it was a spidey sense.
Yeah.
I knew it. Although I think he wrote seance.
Spicy sense. Spicy seances.
Yeah.
Matt says iPhones are better at receiving notifications than Androids. Oh, weird.
Weird.
Nicola likes Cooking Wednesdays.
Bob says sad and mammal.
Try again, Paul. Spidey senses. And yes, just left some of that out.
Yep. But it was Tupperware. Even Tupperware I don't trust. Nope. Gotta have my 2 hands under it.
It's like she wouldn't even trust me to carry it, or vice versa. It's like, I don't trust myself to carry that
Right? No way. No way. Not dollar store stuff. I know. But even Tupperware, it's not the same as it used to be.
Sandy says, I saw on the news yesterday, they said by the 4th of July, 140,000 people will die of corona. Did y'all see that? I have not seen that. Yeah, there's so many different numbers and dates. And Boomer says, I have you guys on my windowsill while I'm washing the dishes after tea. Nice.
I also don't trust myself with my phone around water.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust myself as a cake carrier. Bob says, I wonder if YouTube is mad at me because I did a beer prey review.
Oh. I don't know. I think there's channels that do that quite often.
Yeah. I don't know. It's such a tricky... YouTube is such a tricky boss and a tricky beast. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying nothing bad about YouTube, though.
We love YouTube.
Because I don't want my live stream to be shut down mid-sentence here.
Matt says, sad, isn't it, Sandy? So sad. 2020 is a year to forget.
Absolutely. Vicky said, I love the Wednesday videos, especially when you try a British recipe.
Yes, and those do well when I do a British recipe.
Yeah. But still, again, we can't back ourselves into that being the only thing we do, because then we can't ever get away from it. So that's dangerous, too.
Rosalind says, reboot 2020, it has a virus. Agree.
Since I see people on TikTok doing, and YouTube do Dollar Tree hauls. Have you ever done that? We used to do shopping hauls towards the beginning of our channel. We kind of got away from it just because they're...
That's not the way I shop.
Yeah.
I don't do hauls to fill my kitchen, typically. I shop throughout the week. It's just easier for me.
My mom says that's what I'm doing, too. Boomer.
She's washing dishes.
I thought she was calling somebody a boomer.
She would have learned that from Maddie, huh?
Let's see. Flu kills 300 to 600,000 people each year worldwide. That's true, too. So that's P.O.Box. Hello there.
Boomer says, I work in retail here in the UK, and our shop opens on Monday. I'm excited, but so terrified at the same time.
Yeah. We have a bunch of stuff just starting to reopen slowly here. Hair salons open next week. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time. We've been shut down for a long time.
Yep.
Jess did a British...
Do you?
There's Cousin Katie. Hello there.
Hello.
Kids Hall at Dollar Tree would be fun. Yeah, we gotta be careful with kids doing anything on their own, though. Because then YouTube will frown upon that, too.
Yes.
So. Yep. We did a couple of... I've done a Valentine's Day dinner shopping from Dollar Tree. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
$10 or less for a Valentine's night dinner. That was good. Steak and shrimp.
It was interesting.
It was good.
I wouldn't willingly do it multiple times.
Yeah. I find when we go to places like the Dollar Tree, I buy too much crap junk food.
Right.
And that's not a good place to go. If you're hungry or you got the munchies or whatever, it's like cookies, candies.
And I can't take the kids because they want to buy all the toys that fall apart as soon as you get home.
Yep.
And I try to explain that to them. Like, you're going to get this home. You're going to use it once and it's going to fall apart.
They don't care.
No.
It's not their money. Let's see. Hey, other Katie, Double Mats, Alex, Paul, Aunt Susan, and Cousins and Bob. P.O.Box says average age of death from coronavirus is higher than the average age of death. So these people are waiting to be killed by anything that comes by. Plus, 99% of the people who died had existing conditions. Yeah, there's a lot of ins and outs there.
John, last of the big spenders.
Yeah.
I liked Katie's hi to everybody. Hey, other Katie, Double Mats, Alex, Paul, Aunt Susan, and Cousins, and Bob.
You know, I read that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
I was reading
You
ahead.
weren't here.
I was reading ahead.
You left the room for a minute. Boomer says, have you ever watched the channel Kay's Good Cooking? If you haven't, please don't copy the recipes. It is not how we cook at all.
Oh, that's funny.
How funny. I'm going to look it up.
You're going to look her up?
Yeah. What if that's the one that we followed
That'd be funny.
for the Irish breakfast?
Paul's calling you a cheapskate.
Heck yeah. Why? What'd I do?
About
Oh,
Dollar
the
Tree.
Valentine's dinner?
Yeah. Alex says Kay's good cooking. It's so bad, it's hilarious.
I love stuff like that, though.
Interesting.
She got more subs than we do.
Really?
She only has 116 videos.
What?
I'll subscribe. We'll check her out. She's only been on since 2018 as well. How does she have that many subscribers? Oh, she gets a lot of views, though.
What is she making?
Food?
Trifle, cheesy naan bread,
Beef stroganoff. Meat feast pizza. Sorry, guys. We're watching YouTube.
We could be doing a reaction video right now live.
Yeah, she gets some good views. How interesting. Yeah, we'll check her out. Thanks for that. I don't think the other Matt is here yet.
I feel half a Matt without the other Matt.
Okay, so as far as being a cheapskate, yes, I was. But it was for fun, and it was like $10 or less for a full dinner. We had steak and shrimp and mashed potatoes and broccoli and garlic bread.
Yeah, and something sweet.
And, cream puffs. Chocolate-covered cream puffs for dessert. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
P.O.Box says, I got into Mega Drive when I was a kid. After that, I only wanted consoles and games. Every birthday for me was super easy for my parents. I never got toys. Huh. Mega Drive is Genesis in the U.S. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Spencer says she could have bought her subs.
That could have been... That's a lot of views and a lot of subs in a very short amount of time. So unless she went viral for something...
Paul says, I bet John visits the local cemetery around Valentine's too for unwanted flowers. Boomer says, please check her out live. Boomer wants us to watch one now.
Katie says, I eventually got to get a notification. Yeah, 37 minutes in. Thanks, YouTube.
Billy says, what's your go-to store for grocery shopping? Mine's Grocery Outlet.
We love Grocery Outlet. About Grocery Outlet is you never know what they're going to have.
Right.
You can't ever get the same thing twice. Well, sometimes they are getting better these days. But I love Grocery Outlet. If we're going for a full on,
but I do also end up buying too much junk food there.
A lot of junk food at Grocery Outlet too. That is true. Walmart and Winco for big shopping.
Yeah.
Those tend to be our go-to.
Yep.
And then we have a Lucky's in town, and that's our local shop. So if we're just getting a few things, that's where we go.
Mm-hmm.
My mom says Kay is not Miss Kay from the Robertson family. Is she? No.
No, different. Alex says, yeah, everything Kay makes is a load of, well, don't want to swear.
Matt says Sega Saturn was amazing for its day, but PlayStation whooped its butt.
Katie says y'all could be Matt 1 and Matt 2, but double Matt's works.
Boom says Kay's good cooking, had many subscribers. She went viral for her cooking. She has had a channel for years, but it got hacked and deleted, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Got it. That makes sense by looking at that then. Yeah, she's got good numbers on these videos, and she's got a good sub count too, so she's doing something right. So good for her, you know?
Right.
P.O.Box says, although I think about the movies my mom bought me as a kid, like Nightmare on Elm Street, it was a different time for kids, like how parents would leave you alone in the hotel to do your own thing. Yeah, it was definitely a different time. Kids get left home and riding in the back of the pickup trucks and all that good stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Matt says, Matt 1.5, can't have 1 and 2. Equal rights. Then kidnapping in GTA happened and all that changed.
Sandy says, Winco is good. Yeah, I do like Winco.
We like Winco.
Though I haven't been there since the whole Corona thing started because they had huge lines and I just wasn't into waiting in line.
Paul says Grocery Outlet is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Nicola says, I had a Sega Mega Drive. It was great.
Nice. Spencer has Spencer's Reptiles. I have bought some Oreo donuts in Manchester.
Nice. P.O.Box says Sega Saturn was too hard to work with for developers. Yeah, this is all beyond me. I don't know anything about video games.
I do, but not those names.
Boomer says you need to watch Kay's Good Cooking making a Big Mac at home.
Yeah, we'll definitely check her out. Have you ever seen Shenmue prototype on Sega Saturn on YouTube? It's amazing what they achieved. No, I have no clue. It's all, even to me, that's foreign. I don't know. Boomer says Kay's Good Cooking making a full English breakfast. Sandy says Winco have pork skin by the pound. It's good. Have you tried them?
The cooked kind or the raw kind? Because I think we have bought.
Winco has really good pork skins. Chicharrones.
Yeah, I think that must be
pork
what she's
rinds.
talking about.
Yeah, they do. They do make really good pork rinds there. Have you listened to Cat Stevens' tea for the Tiller Man? Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay, he's getting vertigo issues with their thyroid issue.
Oh, no. KT says, Alex, how are you friends with Paul and I then?
Paul says, anyone else have the Commodore 64? I found out very quickly that they don't bounce.
I think that's what my dad had when I was little. It's like one of the heck of old school computers. Alex, I like to think I'm the innocent, sweet one of the group.
And Paul says, flip off.
You scoop and it's already cooked. Yes, in the bins.
Yep.
Those are the chicharrones.
Yes.
They are good.
And those are really good.
Some of the best.
Yep. Haven't bought them in a while, but they're delicious. We have several different Mexican restaurants around that do them too, and they're even fresher and even better. Mm-hmm. So...
Paul says Alex is far from innocent. Now everybody's picking on poor Alex. There's a chicken sunning herself on the back porch.
Kay says, hold up, bulk chicharrones? Oh, yeah. That's even back in the day when you guys were still here. Winco's always had bulk chicharrones.
Mm-hmm. And they're delicious.
They're good. They're like the ones you'd get from the Mexican markets because some of them still got the little bit of fat underneath. Mm-hmm. The cooked fat. That's good stuff. Mark says hello again from Hednesford. Sorry I late watching. It's okay. You're here. Paul's getting vertigo from overindulgence in Jack Daniels.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my mom's saying you are not allowed to scoop your own products at Winco anymore. They have pre-bagged all the dry goods into 1 pound bags.
Oh, interesting.
Makes sense. They probably lose a lot less product that way too, because you know people steal stuff.
Yeah, nibble, taste, sample.
Yep. People's kids digging in there, stealing candies. Great album, definitely worth a listen to. Cat Stevens' Tea for the Tiller Man. All right.
Interesting.
Paul says, chicharrones equal pork rinds.
Correct.
Absolutely. Chicharrones, pork rinds, cracklins. Yep. Kay says, I like Mi Pueblo with the fat and pork. Yes. Mi Pueblo's got really good ones. And there's a Mexican restaurant down by where Pizza Hut is, Katie. And they have the small pieces, and then they have big ones, too.
Oh, and it's not Mi Pueblo anymore?
Nope, it's Cardenas.
Yes.
P.O.Box says, thought I had a motorbike worth $6,500 used in the garage until I took it out of the garage and it got serviced. And they quoted me $26 as it corroded so much over 3 years in there. Sucks being in the UK.
Billy says it's supposed to get really hot again next week.
Oh, man.
Oh, P.O.Box says, apparently the salt in the air during the winter, they spread it on the roads, works its way into the garage and ruins everything.
Oh, that makes sense.
I know people on the coast have issues with the salt, too.
Yeah. Matt says, love pork rind salty and with the hair still on.
Oh, if the hair's still on, barf, no.
Every now and then you get lucky and you get the ones with the teeth still there. Oh, the tattoo. The pig tattoo, but then the teeth, too.
Gross.
I've made bacon that had teats still connected, and it
Pig
nobody,
nipples.
yeah,
Oh gosh.
nobody would eat it.
That's disgusting.
I mean,
That's
I
too
did,
much.
but
You ate the pig boob.
Mike is saying El Pollo Loco is the best. I do like a good El Pollo Loco.
We don't eat there very often.
We should do a recipe video with the replica El Pollo Loco video.
Yeah.
My dad has made chicken like that before. G-Dub 2333, what's up, Big John? Nothing much.
KT says, AKA scratchings too.
Yep. I knew there was another name.
Paul says, next time you cook roast pork with the skin on, score the skin and pour boiling water over the top. Turns out delicious.
Yeah, you can do screaming hot oil too. At the end, that really crisps it up. El Pollo Loco, yes.
Katie said the teat too, not the tattoo.
Yeah, both.
Matt, the hair, you know. Okay, we're gonna get past this.
You're the one that said that word.
I did.
I said it nicely. Well, now, see, Paul, let's get back to talking about
Let's not. The fresh pork scratchings from the local butcher. He does a large bag for £1.
Nice. Yeah, you get those nice big sheets of it wrapped up in the bag, and a lot of places do the small ones. Now places are doing like strips. Yeah, now we're gonna have to buy some of those today. Now
I'm really picky about them. I like them when they're light and fluffy, not dense and super crunchy, and you feel like you're gonna break your teeth.
You know what I like? When they're fried and I get to eat them. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
kind.
that's funny.
Look what you did. Paul's comments are all because of you.
Oh, Paul.
Nipperoonies. But yeah, that's,
goodness.
when you get raw pork belly from a store, you
get what you get.
You never know what you're going to get. And it's tricky getting the skin off of those pieces of meat. So a lot of times I've just cooked it, made my bacon with the skin still on it.
Mm-hmm.
My mama says, I saw them, I made pour boiling water over a gooey duck clam so she could eat it disgusting when the skin blistered.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw Emmy made. Do you think that's Emmy made?
Maybe. Emmy made, yeah.
Yep.
I saw Emmy made pour boiling water over a gooey duck clam. Gooey ducks are the weirdest looking animal
They're gross looking.
I've ever seen. We love Emmy made too, by the way.
Yes.
Cases of drove by Andy Griffith's house again. The kids wanted to play Pokemon Go. We had Cracker Barrel for lunch too. I saw you guys were at Cracker Barrel. Nice. What? You brought it up. Yeah. Nippleitos.
It was part of a prior conversation. We're past that now. Let's move on.
Paul, you do keep us entertained. Do you prefer Sam's Club or Costco?
We have a Costco in town. Sam's Club is far away, so we prefer Costco.
It's Costco by default for us. If they were right next to each other, I would go to Sam's Club because I've always liked their meats better. But I'm cool with either.
Mm-hmm. Alex retracted his comment, but I did like it. Who inspired you, or who do you look up to for barbecue cooking?
Well, it was my dad that got us, introduced ribs to the family and barbecuing and grilling. My grandpa always had a little Weber at all of our camping trips, and even if it was just hot dogs, just cooking charcoal. So yeah, even though you reversed your comment there, Alex, we're going to answer it anyway.
Right.
My dad was the one that started, grilling ribs.
And then we started seeing things on TV.
Yeah, and then competition barbecue became a thing. And one time I went, and I heard on the radio about a contest in our area, and I went, that sounds interesting. Let's go check that out. Why not?
Right.
And I was amazed at what I saw.
And all the people were super nice. Like, people talked to you about all they were doing.
I tasted some meat, and it was like, I think that'd be a fun hobby. I love eating it. Why not learn to make it? So then I just, the next year, we cooked in a contest, and that was it.
Yep.
Everything else now is self-taught, basically.
Mm-hmm. P.O.Box says, Pokemon Go still a thing? Yes, I still play it. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I enjoy it. Gotta catch them all. Your mom is getting on it. It's tiddly bit nipply here today, she says.
We used that line with the children last night, and they were like, what?
Peanut says, it was so crap people got bored after 2 weeks. No, I'm still playing Pokemon. I'm not bored.
Let's say it like this, though. For a duration of time, that was like the biggest thing in the world.
It was. And
there were hundreds of people out everywhere we went all the time. You don't see that level anymore.
Well, now you can't.
Well, even before. Introduced. Kate Lee says, haha, now Mama Big is on the nipple bandwagon.
Alex says, I only retracted it as it had a spelling error. I was about to rewrite it. Well, gotcha. Anyways.
Yeah, we saw it quick enough. And yeah, I think my dad was the originator of like loving ribs.
Right.
And now.
And it's funny, growing up, we didn't eat barbecue a lot. Like grilled steaks, maybe.
Yeah.
But definitely not like ribs and pulled pork and stuff like that. But now my parents love it too.
Yeah. I've pretty much introduced that level.
Right.
Your dad's barbecue pits and yeah, but the love of competition and the love of cooking food and eating meat, it's like I could be a fat bearded man and be a champion at something, cooking meat.
Paul says there's a famous store in Dublin that's called Knobs and Knockers.
Nice.
Is it doorknobs and door knockers?
It's called the nipple wagon. Peanut says chicken masala with spiced potatoes, red onion, yogurt, mint drizzle, and coriander. Nice.
That sounds good. The chickens just went running and jumping. That was odd.
Always got to keep an eye on that backyard.
Peanut says, gotta love M&S. LOL, have one right next to me. It's the best supermarket here in the UK. Leona is on. She says, hi guys, how are you?
Hi Leona, good to see you. We're doing good, thank you. Paul says, John, you're a fat bearded man just like me. There's a t-shirt that's a barbecue competition t-shirt or something. It's like, competition barbecue, the only sport where a fat bearded man is a god. Something along those lines.
Oh, Paul says, yeah, that is what they sell. Doorknobs and door knockers. That was funny. Jimmy got tired of playing video games. He's off on his bike now.
Yep. That kid bounces around this house like a pinball all day long. And if he sits for like 2 minutes in any one location, it's immediately, I'm bored.
Oh, nice. Katie says, driving through the country, gonna see a lot of horse-drawn wagons. She sent me a picture.
Can people see that picture?
We could try. Let me switch to this one so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So which way do I need to go? There it is.
There's a horse-drawn carriage.
Pretty cool. So what town is that in, or city? Wagon rides. I'm trying to see. Oh, historic downtown Mount Airy. $8 per person.
You just follow them behind in your car and not pay. Never trust a skinny chef. Sam Choi. I love Sam Choi.
Sam Choi is a good one.
He's the Pacific Islander, right? That's what I'm thinking of?
I think so.
Yep. Yep, that's who I thought it was.
KT Elise says, isn't M&S also the most expensive supermarket in the UK? Oh, is it like a high-end one? It'd be like our Rayleigh's and Safemart,
yeah.
or Safeway.
Yeah. Peanut says, I've always seen myself as a hard Republican cowboy. I remember my trip to the U.S. as a kid and lived on a ranch thing. Hard to remember. And it was the lifestyle I've always wanted since.
Paul says horse-drawn wagons, and the smell of cow poop, not my ideal evening. Mark says, yes, M&S is the most expensive shop. Matt Urban says, hello again, all.
Hello there.
There's Matt, too.
Claire says, I wish the UK did barbecue like the US. They always look impressive in the US programs. Maybe it's because of the rain and lack of opportunity. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah. Probably just the lack of the amount of. I mean, we got so much more meat here, right? Pigs and cows and everything else, and the land for it. And
Peanut says, I just remember learning to ride horses. The woman said I was a natural at it. I was proud. I remember barbecue ribs and beans, kidney beans. A lot of beans, LOL. I loved it there. But only beans for dinner, not for breakfast. Rosalind says, M&S only shop there at Christmas. Interesting. Katie says, Mount Airy. Yeah, I zoomed in on the picture. I was able to see that. Claire says, yeah, Marks and Spencer's food is pricey, but has some nice choices.
Nice. We've had a couple of
we've had some
items
good stuff.
from M&S.
Chips and sweets.
Crisps.
Katie says they take you by Andy's house and do a history tour.
Nice.
So Mount Airy is where that was based on.
Yes.
But was anything actually filmed there?
No. Yeah, so Katie, we've talked about it briefly before, but Katie there lives in the town and the neighborhood and the inspiration for the Andy Griffith Show. So if you guys have not seen that, it's an old, the old school Andy Griffith Show, Andy Taylor, and they lived in where did they live? Where's the Mayberry?
Mayberry.
The town of Mayberry was modeled after Mount Airy.
Oh, because Andy Griffith was born there.
Because he's from North Carolina.
He's from Mount Airy specifically. I'm Googling it.
Yeah. So they get a lot of that cool TV show history stuff. But no, they filmed it in Hollywood and they filmed it in LA. They probably never did anything actually in North Carolina.
Yeah, okay.
Paul says lack of U.S.-born Southern folks might have something to do with lack of barbecue food.
There you go.
That's true, too. Peanut says, with M&S, I found I spend as much as any other supermarket, and I think the price is a myth. Matt says, Asda is good value, but own or brand food isn't that great. Oh, but own brand food isn't that great.
Oh, okay. Lynn says, Defo MS dearer than Asda, I think.
Susan said, I grew up with the Andy Griffith. I grew up in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There's probably not a day of the week here in this house that there's not an Andy Griffith show that's being played at some point. It's on every morning on 2 different networks. I watch the heck out of them. I love Andy Griffith. And recently they started playing Gomer Pyle, USMC, which I love that one too. But yeah, Katie gets all that. That neighborhood is all the...
They hold annual Mayberry Days.
Mm-hmm.
The last weekend of September.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hello, Kelly. Hi, guys. My favorite YouTube family. Thank you. Good to see you. Paul's got to go water the plants.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Claire says, could be that, Paul. I mean, we do sausages, burgers, but may get the odd chop, kebab, etc., but we don't do all the rubs and things you see on the U.S. shows. Yeah, and all those foods are mostly grilled versus like things that are bigger and lower and slower kind of cooking. Yeah.
Mount Airy was also the residence of Chang and Ang Bunker, conjoined twins.
Cool. My boss, Paul says, Gomer Pyle is a legend. Yes.
They were the Siamese twins from P.T. Barnum Circus.
My mom said, I recently read that the fishing hole that Andy Griffith used to fish in was actually in the hills of Los Angeles.
Yes.
It is, and I know where it is. And next time we go down that way, we're going to go check out that park. Because they shot the intro where
Andy and
Opie are walking and he throws the rocks. I know where that lake is. I know where that river, the scenery, I know all that. All the things that they did that were outdoors, they used that same park. I know exactly where it is. So it's on our to-do list next time we're in LA.
Oh, man.
In case nothing was filmed here, they've kept a lot the way it was original here in town. Yeah, see, it was all Hollywood. Do you like tamarind?
I do.
Jessica does, yes.
But I don't like when people add chili powder to tamarind. Then I don't like it. It's yucky.
Peanut says, U.S. was so amazing before the 9/11. The culture changed everything afterwards. Yeah, that's true. Crazy to see going on holiday after that. Thought it might be a coincidence with losing manufacturing to China when they joined the World Trade. See, Susan says, do you like my childhood decades of shows like a Flipper, My Three Sons, Julia, Family Affair? Flipper, yes.
Lassie, I used to watch.
Yeah, those other ones.
Gilligan's Island.
I don't know those other ones, but
I think I've seen a little bit of My Three Sons, but I didn't care for that one. I watched Leave It to Beaver as a kid.
Yeah. My grandma.
I Dream of Jeannie.
My grandma was a Waltons fan. The Waltons.
Oh, I loved Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie. I was going to say that's grandma's too.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all Saturday night dinner going to be? I don't know. We did Chinese food for dinner last night. I don't know. Haven't even discussed it yet. Lynn says, seen an article, apparently new apple pie Kit Kats coming to the U.S.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I just told you about that yesterday, huh? I saw the same thing.
Be good.
Kay says, when you guys come visit, we can show you everything. It's so awesome and so nostalgic. Thelma Lou still lives here, too. Yes, she does. And she still does some in appearances and stuff.
Oh, really?
Too. Yeah.
How funny.
Is that a horseshoe on your t-shirt, John? It is a horseshoe, and it's a dog in the middle. The name of the hot sauce company is Lucky Dog Hot Sauce.
Sandy says, where's Andy now?
Dead.
Is he?
Yeah. Andy's dead. Barney's dead.
Who's still remaining? Just Thelma Lou?
Thelma Lou is the last surviving, other than Opie. Which we all know now, Ron Howard, him and his brother.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whenever anyone mentions desserts, I just think of a version of Android.
That's silly.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Lockpicking. How are you? Paul says, am I wrong in thinking that barbecue originated from the slaves and how they cooked? That did have a big part of it. Barbecue partly originated, too, from, like, Cuba and Puerto Rico and that section of the world. They used to cook their fish on planks above big fires. And so that part of the world is also known for originating barbecue. So the Cubas, Puerto Ricos, Jamaica, that area, there's pictures, old like sketches of, a big plank platform with logs of wood, and they would use pimento wood. And then they would build the fire underneath, and they'd make slats, and the fish and meat would cook on top of that. But then, yes, slaves in the South, they would get the crappy leftover cuts that nobody wanted. The rich people, they ate the loins and the fancy meat, which is why they say eating high off the hog. They would eat the good cuts from the top. The crappy stuff, the bellies, the hams, the butts, the shoulders, they'd throw that, and that's where that would come from. There you go.
There you go. You got a history lesson, yo.
Peanuts and Step by Step. That was the show was called. Used to watch it with my. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, that's
a good show. Speaking of hot sauce, where's Ozzy?
Sleep on the couch.
Hans says I was gone for a few minutes. My friend Kelly was in a small. I missed it.
Hometown parade with her 3 kids, and they got a trophy for best decoration. Nice. We love parades.
Yep.
What's the boy doing? What's his name? The son, Opie, is an Academy Award-winning director, and Clint Howard was on Gentle Ben in the late 60s.
Yeah. Opie Taylor is Ron Howard. Ron Howard, the probably one of the biggest movie producers, directors. He did Apollo 13. He did The Grinch with Jim Carrey. He's done a lot of really big stuff.
Billy says, gotta go and make Mom her smoothie for lunch and make sure she takes her pills. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks again for the mail. We really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Billy. We really do. That's awesome. Totally unexpected. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Peanut said, yeah, but when the British and everything else settled in the U.S., all they had was barbecue to cook. Big hunks of meat. I mean, and if, You smoke things and you cure things, and that helps preserve their life. Because if you don't have refrigeration or your refrigeration sucks, that's what you do to meat. You salt it, you cure it, you smoke it, and then it gives meat longer life.
Katie says, yeah, Thelma, Lou, Opie, and Ellie are still alive.
I know where Andy Griffith, I know where Barney's buried, but I can't remember.
There must have been ants on the nectarines, because I keep finding ants crawling on the table. Paul says, try getting cheap pork belly now. Auntie Lane's on. She says, hey, guys.
Hello there.
Paul says, Grizzly Adams, what a show. I watched that one a little bit. I did like that one also. Sandy says, Saved by the Bell was good. Yes, love Saved by the Bell.
That's funny. Paul's talking about cheap pork belly. When I started competition barbecue 15, almost 20 years ago, pork butts and brisket, beef briskets, tri-tip, all that meat was just cheap. Cheap. 15, 20 bucks for a big giant roast. Now we're spending like 50, 60, 75.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say hi, Auntie Lane? Hi, Auntie Lane.
Ron Howard's daughter is amazing in Jurassic movies and Rocket Man. Yes.
Did you know that Ron Howard's dad, I don't think his mom ever made any appearances, but the dad was in several Andy Griffith Show episodes back in the days.
I think your mom's doing talk to text because she spelled your name wrong. She says, I'm so proud of you, John, for knowing your history of the food you like.
Yeah. You got to know where it came from, right? Ron Howard was also on Happy Days. Yes, he was.
Sandy says, I love Mama's Family. That was a good one.
Yep.
And Paul says, Wonder Years, also a good one.
Ron Howard's daughter is actress Bryce Dallas Howard. Yep. She played Hilly Holbrook in The Help. Two Slice Hilly. LOL.
Yes, she was also in The Village. Is that what that one was called?
And Jurassic World.
Yeah.
With your boyfriend. Auntie Lane, we've been at Lowe's Hardware for hours. Help. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, no.
P.O.Box says, remember arcades? Everyone used to hang out there as kids and skateboard? Yep. Cheap cuts were the best, John. Absolutely.
The Fawns.
I haven't cooked a brisket in so long, and the meat prices now, it's going to be forever until I get to the next one.
Steve says, hi, guys. Been enjoying all your videos. I'm watching from Minnesota.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.
Alex says the cheaper cuts of meat got popular in higher-end restaurants. Yeah.
Paul says, have you had beef cheeks as an example? Very hard to get, very cheap, and bloody delicious. I've done beef cheeks once. They aren't super easy to find. Oddly enough, Walmart had them. And they were good. They turned out really good. I loved them. Remember, we grilled them, and you got to braise them. And I didn't cook them long enough, so they weren't quite tender enough, but it was good. Jurassic World movies are bad. Jurassic Park is all that needed to exist. I like the old ones better. Married with Children was good. Al was funny. Paul says the greatest American hero. That guy was in the horror movie Carrie. Also, his father stayed in my house.
I don't know who that is.
Andy's buried on his private property here in North Carolina. That's what I thought. It's on the coast. Aunt B is buried in Siler City, which is a few hours from here. Andy lived on in latter life. He had like his own island.
Oh, really?
Out there on the coast. There's a whole stream of islands out there, or string of islands.
Yeah, I knew there was a bunch of islands.
So that's where he had set up.
Own an island. Matt says Henry Winkler was in the first Scream movie. Don't think he lived long. Yeah.
Yeah. Sandy says that 70s show was good. Fez is funny. I loved that 70s show, but now when I watch it, like the kids are around, I'm going, this was a highly sexual TV show and very inappropriate. I don't remember things as a child, or it didn't.
Which one was it?
That 70s show.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about sex and weed.
Yeah.
That's all that TV show is now. And it's like, I loved it, but I don't remember those parts of it. So.
And says prisoners on the East Coast used to get fed lobsters because they were considered bottom feeders. They hated them so much it caused a riot.
Yep, that's true.
Uncle Paul says hi. He's at Lowe's too. Kate
Lee says beef cheeks, lamb shanks, and pork belly are the three best. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much experience with lamb shanks, but love beef cheeks. Pork belly is probably my favorite cut of any pig product.
Cool.
Katie says, Joe says Lady in the Water was his favorite with her in it.
I don't remember that one.
Henry Winkler was in an Adam Sandler movie about football. Yeah, The Waterboy.
Yep.
That was a great movie, too.
Is Lady in the Water, was that an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
I think it was. I don't remember about it, but I know we've watched that.
Yeah. I'll have to watch it again.
Peanut says, I went to one high-end restaurant with an X. All the portions were one mouthful. Everyone raving about the food, saying how they were full. How full they were. When the food is good, a small amount just fills you up.
That's
no,
funny.
I'm still hungrier. We did one dinner like that in Hawaii on our honeymoon. I remember. It was a fancy restaurant. I remember being hungry when we were done.
It was probably the fanciest restaurant we've ever eaten at.
Yeah. And then we've never done one like that since. Kay says, haha, Dad, you and Mom are still at Lowe's. What state are y'all in? We are in California. We're in the San Francisco Bay Area of California. Both born and raised, lived here our whole life. Paul says, no, Happy Gilmore. Henry Winkler was the football coach.
Happy Gilmore is a golf movie, not a football movie. Even I know that.
Yeah. And Henry Winkler, what's he saying?
I don't know.
Henry Winkler was in The Waterboy, the football coach.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore is Adam Sandler, and Henry Winkler is not in it. Pretty sure. Sandy says, John, you're funny talking about that 70s show. I've tried to watch it with the kids, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
It's awkward. Lobster is just bread to soak up butter. Paul says, you should love lamb shanks, John, but I've only ever had them cooked in red wine. Yeah, I just don't, again, with the lamb thing here, I just never really had much exposure and experience with lamb. Coach was good. He always gets mad.
Yes. KT says, Aunt Elaine and Uncle PDQ, what are you doing at Lowe's? Why have you been there so long?
Micah says, oh, what's the name of that fancy restaurant in Hawaii?
I don't even remember, but it was probably in Lehigh.
Yeah. Paul says, I'm in a state of intoxication. Sandy's never been to Red Lobster. We've been there a few times back when they used to do the all-you-can-eat shrimp, and it was a decent price. We used to go all the time. But I don't eat lobster that often either, so... Paul says, sorry, I was wrong. I'm not infallible at weekends anyway. It's all right. I'm like, you agreed with me and then disagreed at the same time, so I'm confused. My mom said, yes, it was a night movie. Okay.
Yeah, so did Katie.
We just watched last night Unbreakable, that old one with Bruce Willis.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could randomly find that restaurant again, but I don't think I ever would.
No, even if I saw it, I wouldn't recognize it. Oh, my stomach is growling.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Grease 1 or Grease 2? Grease, no.
I never saw Grease 2.
Way too much singing and dancing for me.
Grease 1's just okay. I don't have, like, the obsession that some people do with it.
I saw the squirrel. We're mad at the squirrels. We're not happy with the squirrels.
Oh my gosh, the squirrels are the worst.
They violated so many of our apricots, we didn't get hardly any.
Yeah. KT says, Grease 1, Grease 2 was bad. Yeah, see, I never saw it. Like, I honestly probably didn't even know there was a Grease 2.
I've never seen the first one all the way.
Really?
Yeah. Peanut says, marinated lamb ribs in a chimichurri sauce and barbecue them. The best meat you've ever tasted. Barbecue lamb is just so good. Cannot be beaten. You'll love it. Trust me. I have had experience cooking lamb ribs and lamb breast and I think lamb chops too. I've done them for contests, but I didn't really eat much of them because they were given to me as part of the contest and I'd cooked them and turned them in. So like I can cook them well. I remember the breast and the ribs being really delicate and fatty, kind of greasy. Had to trim a lot of fat off, but It's your lunchtime. It is. It is almost straight up noon. I'm hungry. I ate Pop-Tarts this morning, though. Paul says, have you seen the Bruce Willis TikTok? He is under a chair redoing a scene from Die Hard. That guy has a great sense of humor. I have not. I'll have to look for that one.
I'm looking him up on TikTok now.
I
like Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of his is Hudson Hawk.
Hudson Hawk was a good one.
Love that movie.
Angelina has plumbing shower problems, and Paul's the kid in the candy store place.
Oh, no.
Paul says, how exactly do you violate an apricot? Is that not illegal in nearly 48 states? We're watching that TikTok right now. Yes, that's hilarious. Because those stupid little boogers would get up in the tree, they'd pull the apricots off, they would take one bite, and then they'd leave them. They'd throw them on the ground. Mm-hmm. So there's thousands. Look, like there's literally probably hundreds, couple hundred pits out there on the ground. And rotten fruit because these jerks don't even eat it all. Makes me so mad. Micah says, have you had spam musubi? Rice and spam wrapped with nori. Here's the thing.
Minus the nori.
There's a couple restaurants that do those, and I say, no seaweed, please. Leave that off because it is gross. So I'll eat the spam, I'll eat the rice, but I do not need the seaweed to hold it together. P.O.Box says they have to be trimmed. True. Yeah, it's like, they turned out all right when I turned them in. I think my score was good, but I just didn't have much experience eating them. My mom says M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movies are made at 8th grade terror level. That's true. That's true. There's like no goriness. There's no bloodiness. Right. But you'll jump every now and then. They'll catch you, you know. Mm-hmm. John looks more like a Mamma Mia guy to me. His favorite moment was Pierce Brosnan singing.
I don't think you've ever seen Mamma Mia.
I was like, is that a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. No. It's a lot of singing.
Heck no.
It's got all the ABBA music in it.
Oh, gosh.
I love ABBA.
Heck to the no. I hate singing and dancing movies.
Oh, Matt says Michelle Pfeiffer was in Grease too. I do vaguely know of that movie. Oh, Alex is trying to get a small thunderstorm. Nice.
Matt says the only good thing about the movie was that she was in it. Die Hard America. Hit that like button, folks. I see 40 people here and 39 likes.
Hey, that's a pretty good.
So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Love Bruce Willis and Moonlighting. Mm-hmm. Love Spam. Fried. Yes, absolutely. I actually have a Spam recipe I want to do. Maybe I'll do that one soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because then it'll ruin it. But it's Spam in a way I've never seen it before and I think would be delicious. Squirrel jerks made me laugh. Well, you know, we've never had a problem with. We know the squirrels are there. You know, they've been on camera with us live every now and then when we're sitting outside. We've never had a problem until now because there's a family of 4 of them. They completely destroyed that apricot tree. We've never had that much fruit.
And the mockingbirds have joined them now, too.
We've never had that much fruit on a tree, and they completely decimated it. It went from we probably got less than 5% of that tree for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And some of those pieces were half chewed on by birds, too. They never ate the whole thing. They only take a couple bites and then drop it. It's like, what are you doing?
Claire says, squirrel jerks made me laugh. Katie says, Joe says Top Gun is his favorite 80s movie, but he's mad the sequel is postponed because of COVID-19. I didn't ever really enjoy Top Gun that much. Like, it's an okay movie, but people were, obsessed with that one, and I never was.
I love it. John said breasts are delicate. Billy beef is better than Spam.
Micah says, you guys rock. Thank you for taking the time to fellowship with your viewers. We love this. Yeah. We love this chance to sit down and talk with people. Yep. And I'm actually loving that there's some newer people in here conversating with us. That's awesome.
Yeah, not that we don't love the original crew here.
No, but love
again,
widening our circle.
40 people here, 14,000 people subscribe. Where's everybody else? It annoys me. I think it's just YouTube's fault.
Pinox says, Signs was so good. I love that movie, even with the flaws like aliens being smart enough to come here, but being defeated by water. It all connected so perfectly at the end, though. It really did. Yeah. It's such a good, circle back around, and here's everything connected.
And let's take over a planet that's mostly water, but we can't have water.
Right.
Dummies.
Claire said, I enjoyed watching Jess make the apricot jam, hoping to visit the local fruit farm soon when we can pick our own again. Never added spice, so we'll give it a shot. Yeah, if you're into a lot of spice, amp it up slowly. I put a lot in that. It's quite hot.
You put too much.
I think it's good.
It's got a great flavor, but I was not expecting that kind of a burn. It burned. It was good, but it burned.
It burned me while I was cooking it, and it hit the heat. It was
hello. That means you went. Then you know you went too far.
Sony says hello from the Philippines.
Hello there. Sandy says I was just looking through eBay. I saw ostrich jerky. That sounds weird. Might not be interesting. I have that company I worked with before. They said next time I order from them, let them know. So maybe it's time to do more.
Mm-hmm. Matt likes signs.
Yes, signs everywhere. That's a good one. Peanut says I used to hate Disney movies as a kid for all the singing too. Then South Park the movie came out and I finally loved the musical.
We occasionally sing songs from that one.
Hello, Dave. What am I doing?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I'm just...
Fried Spam is delicious. Slice it really thin and fry it till it's crispy like bacon. We've never tried it really thin, huh? We've only crisped up the outer edges of thick pieces.
Sorry. I'm trying to say hi to Dave there. He just came in.
Mark says, turn phone off and on, and you still gone. Bye, all.
How weird. Sorry about that, Mark. Wonder why they don't eat it all. Yeah, seriously.
I think it's something to do with the way they stand on the branches and they lean over and they eat one side, and they're too dumb to turn around and eat the other side.
Right. Peanuts' fruit evolved with birds, though they spread their seeds, so it makes sense they drop it all over the place. Yep. Keith Lee says the soundtrack to Top Gun was better than the movie.
Top Gun 2.
Kate Talise, my place to wander around in the air conditioning. Yeah. Jon Jess hates the original. Confirmed.
Original what?
I missed something. Alpha was a good show. Alpha was good.
Yes, Alpha's great, Mr. Gordon
Peanut
Swimmer.
says water makes up our air, so again it makes no sense. They could walk around just fine. Oh, yeah. That's true. Yes. Signs.
Matt says John's favorite movie is The Sound of Music. Or would that be torture?
Absolute torture. Chicken wings glazed in your apricot habanero jam would be good. Yes.
Okay. We're going to have to do that.
I'm on board with that.
It'll need a salty component. Maybe
Peanut
mix
butter.
it with soy sauce.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter and apricot spicy jam? Not salty enough. Too much sweet. I think mix it with some soy sauce.
Can I ask your thoughts on a Chihuahua for a pet, Jon and Jess? It all depends on the temperament of the Chihuahua.
We got lucky. We got a good one. He's super friendly. He's a good watchdog.
He's great with the kids. He's great with... He can get a little bit nippy, but we tell the kids he's a little dog and he can't use his words. And so if he feels like he's about to get squished or you're pressuring him, he'll let you know. But Chihuahuas have a tendency to be mean, too.
Right.
And I've seen some where they're just plain ornery.
Yes.
Or they yip and they won't ever shut up.
So it depends on the dog itself. Probably if you can interact with the parents, it would help.
Yeah.
And just be careful and pay lots of attention.
Taxi show's all right. Keith says, have you watched the Queen movie Bohemian Rhapsody? Yes, loved it. Alex says, I love my Chihuahua, great little dogs. Man says, finding this 12-week-old pup hard in its unloving ways.
Yeah, 12 weeks old, you should be able to mold it fairly well into a good family dog. And if you've just got it, it may take time.
He's saying, he meant to say the originals as in people. So he was saying, we don't like the originals that are here.
Oh,
we need more people.
No, I love the originals.
I love Cops back then. Yes. Willy Wonka. John could be a drunk Oompa Loompa.
I love Willy Wonka. Probably one of my all-time favorite movies.
Claire says, do you think the squirrels are expecting a nut when they hit the stone, they drop it and go for the next one? I have a net over my fruit bushes and apple tree to try to deter them.
I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking.
I've seen them run off with them. I don't know. I don't know what their game plan is. But if they keep doing what they're doing, I know what my game plan will be. Because we'll have to trap them and get rid of them. Relocate them. The boy from Wonder Years is cute, still cute now. Fred Savage.
Yeah.
In 1998, Love from Holland. And sorry, let's see.
Sorry, took
some time, you know.
Love you. Thank you.
Yep. Glad you're here.
Yes.
Yes, soy sauce for the wings, Jess, and then marinade.
Mm-hmm.
Hard Rock is a good show. Roses and Jack Russells are the same. Mean.
Jack Russells are very high energy. You have to be able to let them expend that energy.
Yeah. Oh, if we're gonna go to that thing, we need to go.
Oh yeah. Matt says, "Love Holland. Was there last April. Amazing country and people." Boomer says, "I have a Chihuahua. His name is Dave. He never tried to bite or overly barks. He is rare though. Maybe I'll show you a picture on Facebook." Yeah, please do.
Yeah. My mom says my grandma used to like the musical Oklahoma, but she didn't like all the singing and dancing.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah. It's stupid.
Oh, gosh. I shot Sherlock said, "I always say, don't blame the dog, blame the owner." Correct. And even sometimes it's not the things you do, but the things you don't do. If you don't correct the dog when he's doing things you don't like,
correct,
he's going to learn that's the right thing to do.
Yep. Okay, guys, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. It's a quick warning, but yes. If we've got some stuff we're going to go do, I think.
Yep. Katie says, Pebbles was a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. She was great as a puppy, but hated adults when she got older. She loved kids. I miss her.
Yeah. Chocolate Labs, best dogs ever. Humans, best friend too. I like Labs. We've always talked about.
Yeah.
But now that we've gotten used to a small dog, I think small dogs work.
In our house now, we couldn't get a big dog.
Yeah.
We're already too crowded.
Mark says, "Oh, thank goodness you are back. Hello again, Jon Jess, Zach and Dad, Hudley and Chili King." My mom liked my poor little crystal yapper. Yeah. Well, I always remember my grandpa had a little chihuahua, and that dog just was yipping, and his name was Killer, and he was ornery. Where are y'all going? There's an ice cream social thing today going on. We may do. It's a church thing. I don't know. I wanted to get out of town today, but things just didn't shape up that way, and everything's crowded. So I don't know.
Micah says, "Aloha, happy Saturday."
Hello there.
Peanut says, "Clumber Spaniels are the best." I'm not familiar with those.
Mm-mm. The problem with remakes, though, today is they always censor old things. They try to add a message like, "Do not be racist." I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's a cute dog. It's like a very stocky spaniel.
Oh, yeah.
I had a spaniel as a kid, a cocker spaniel. She was really dumb.
Also, I know of 2 people that just read my message, LMAO, and then speaking from experience, Paul, he says, "Shush, Claire." He says, "Touche. Tell nobody." And yeah, there's ants on the table, so you totally brought in ants.
Yeah,
I
did with the bowl of fruit. Darn it.
Have a good day, guys, and thanks for the videos. 1998 says, "My grandparents had a Belgian Shepherd, and we loved to hide and seek with the dog. We're going nuts to find us." Nice.
Yep, I see the ants on the fruit. Here's my fruit. Can you see it? There we go. These are my nectarines. There's one that got eaten by a bird or squirrel. They smell really good, though.
Yep.
But the ants are on them.
Let's see, Grandpa had a Belgium. I saw that one. Grandpa had several killers. On your acre of land, you could have a lab.
Yep.
Dad said Grandpa had like 5 of them. Yeah, it was like a string of just always had chihuahuas, and they were.
And Grandma Rosie always had a cat, but kept naming it the same thing, right?
Couple, I think.
Yeah.
Plums, those are nectarines.
Those are nectarines. Tiny.
We'll have plums too. They're not quite ready yet. The ants are Jessica's new pet. Seriously.
Yeah. The cockroaches are doing well too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good bowlful. Yes, yes. How's your plums? My plums are not quite ripe. But the birds are starting to get them too. And the wind keeps knocking them off the tree.
Yeah, we got multiple varieties on the one tree. So we'll get maybe 2 or 3 different. Hopefully we'll get some.
Yeah. We
didn't pick them, or we didn't thin them out.
Yeah.
So there's a million of them, but they're tiny.
Yep. All right, you ready to tell everybody bye?
Yep, we're going to bail, guys. Yeah, hour and a half. Good talking today.
Mandy says, I've set a dog chat off.
Yep,
yes.
absolutely.
And that's okay.
That's how these live streams go. It's just random topics, no goal in mind other than hanging out and conversating. So
I just heard a door open.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, somebody's awake.
all right, guys, we appreciate you. Any giveaway soon? Nothing planned as of yet.
Correct.
Maybe when we hit a new mile, 20K or something like that, we'll do something big again.
That'll be fun.
Nothing
Just have to be prepared.
Nothing on the agenda yet. So.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out with you.
It's
hour and a half.
Great chatting.
Time to go. Paula's getting out of control.
All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
See you guys. Love you. Appreciate you.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
And today, my favorite movies: Top Gun and Dirty Dancing. Way too much mushiness and yeah.
And on that, let's get out of here. Ooh, John is hungry.
Growling. All right, guys. Keep up the good work. It pays off. Thank you. Have a great day. Brilliant. Your chats. Bye, all. Take care, guys. See you on the next one. Bye, cousins.
Bye, bye, bye.